What up? It's Rosecrans Vic with my guy Griff Tyler,
Deal.
straight out of Inglewood, California.
Yes, sir.
What's the deal, bro? How are you?
I'm solid. How are you?
You doing good today?
Yup. Chill. Solid day.
I feel like it's been
It's a little gloomy, but
yeah, it's a little gloomy. I feel like it's been a pretty good week for you. I say like a lot of eyes kind of
yeah,
pointed
it's
in
been
your
solid.
direction right now.
Yeah, it's been solid. It's been cool. All the love is appreciated from
Yeah.
everybody too. Solid.
Yeah, the project's been out about a week, right?
Yeah,
Exactly
yeah.
today.
Yeah.
What do you feel like the reception's been like?
I feel like a lot of people that haven't heard me are like just now hearing me, and they're kind of like, I guess, surprised. That's
Yeah.
how it feels. It feels like people are surprised that it's
Yeah.
that good, which is cool. But for me, I kind of expected it all, so I'm just taking it like cool. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
But it's still appreciated. All the love is dope.
Yeah.
Everybody fucking with it, so it's all.
that's dope. So you're originally from Inglewood, right?
Yep.
How do you feel like Inglewood, shaped you and like your music?
Honestly, most of my influences weren't like really tied to like the West Coast. It was just more so like the singing, rapping thing, like the Drakes of the world and stuff
Yeah.
like that. So me putting my own spin on it, to make it like sound more West Coast, was just my just a solo decision. It didn't come from like any specific person in Inglewood or like Inglewood culture. You know what I mean? I guess the subject matter though.
Yeah.
Because all the gang banging and all the like, the culture of the city. I guess I put that into the music as far as subject matter goes. You know what I mean? But as
Yeah.
far as like a direct influence, I can't think of one.
Yeah.
But
Who are some artists that you were influenced by?
Drizzy for sure. I think he's the GOAT.
Yeah.
You got like the Tory Lanez of the world, Bryson. Those people like listen to their music growing up,
Yeah.
and just hearing this. That's my style. That's my stilo. The singing, rapping thing. So listen to them growing up over and over. I kind of catered my sound to it.
Yeah.
That was big for me.
So at what point would you say that you really like fell in love with music?
Man, I fell in love with music early. Like I was like 10 years old, because my mom, she always played the oldies.
Okay.
Driving anywhere.
What kind of oldies?
Like old school R&B, like
Oh, okay.
like the Marvin Gayes of the world and shit like
Okay.
that. And that shit, I really fell in love with music when I started hearing that every day, over and over and over. I didn't start creating or anything or writing,
Yeah.
but I just fell in love with the sounds, and melodies. And I actually started like really, really recording seriously, probably like in high school, like
Okay.
around 14. I started recording, I started trying new things. And then that's when I, over the years, eventually got to this point. It took a
Yeah.
while, but yeah.
At what point did you like decide you were gonna start making music?
Man, honestly, then like that young, I was like, this is what I want to do for sure. I already knew.
Yeah.
I didn't know like how to do it yet, and I didn't know how long it was gonna take, but I just knew it. Like
Yeah.
hearing those oldies every single day with my mom, or like Saturday mornings when she cleaning up,
Yeah.
playing all like the
Yeah.
old school R&B. I'd be
Yeah.
like, this is it. This
Yeah.
is what I want to do. I saw the joy she got from me.
Yeah.
That's what really inspired me.
That's dope. So when did you like first hit the studio?
First time I ever been to the studio, I was 13 years old. My middle school, they had like an enrichment program. And they took like me and some of my friends to a studio, and we just we recorded a little bit, but it wasn't serious.
Yeah.
But that's the first time I ever recorded. And then in high school, I was just at one of the homies' crib every day, just making new music.
Yeah.
And that just never stopped.
What, like off a MacBook, like off like some
Yeah,
simple like
MacBook,
program,
Logic,
like Fruity Loops or something?
Yeah, it was simple.
Yeah.
'Cause he made all his beats on Fruity Loops in Logic, I believe.
Yeah.
And we were just trying to get better. None of it would ever come out. But we
Yeah,
was
of course,
getting
yeah.
better.
So at that time you were just rapping? There was no singing with it, or
No,
they were singing?
I always been singing.
Really?
Yeah. What happened was, I went through so many phases. I started off singing, then I was like, I got a pen, so I'm a bar niggas up.
Yeah.
So I started rapping, and then I realized like I could do both. I
Yeah.
could do both, and I could make it like unique to me. Where at this point I'm singing bars. You feel me? Where
Yeah.
niggas is like, damn, I never heard a nigga sing like shit like this. You feel me?
Facts.
Put it together like that.
Yeah.
Bryson does that shit a lot.
Yeah, I could definitely see the correlation between you and Bryson. Like,
Yeah.
I was with the homie Ramp at your
Yeah.
listening party, and he was like, "Oh, this is like almost like some Bryson shit, like,
Yeah.
but like older Bryson, you know, like when he
where
first
was really
came out."
gassing, like that
Yeah.
Rambo shit.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
No, definitely. So, at what point did you feel like, okay, now I really want to take this serious? What was like the turning point, or?
The turning point was probably like 20 years old. I was coming back. I went to college in Minnesota for like a year and a half,
Oh shit.
and it's just like the funding was crazy because I went on an academic scholarship.
Okay.
But eventually they was like, we can't keep giving you all this money because I was doing bad. I
Oh,
was doing good.
okay. Yeah.
I was getting bad grades and shit.
Having
so
a little too much fun.
I was lit. So they took that shit away from me.
Yeah.
I was ineligible and shit, and to play football too, because I was playing football too.
Oh, okay.
And then that's when I came back home, and I was like, what the fuck am I gonna do? Well, I'm good at this shit. It's my passion, so fuck it, let's do it.
Yeah.
My boys, they believed in me.
Mm-hmm.
You feel me? And we just been pushing ever since.
Yeah. That's interesting. What position did you play in football?
I played running back and safety.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, more running back though.
That's crazy. LA has like a full roster of
Niggas that play football.
everybody played football before rap. But
God.
I had no idea you did too. So that's interesting.
In the city, it's either ball or rap. Really.
Yeah.
You know, like that's how niggas grew up. It's like that's the shit that inspired everybody.
Yeah, that's dope. What's your favorite team?
Fuck. It's the Chargers.
Oh, okay.
I know you're Raiders.
Yeah, but it's cool. I mean, at least they're in LA now.
Yeah, I've been a Charger fan forever though.
Oh, okay.
Like when they way back, because my favorite player is LT.
LT, okay.
And that's what made me a Charger fan. It's embarrassing to say though, but fuck it. I gotta ride.
Yeah.
Ride to the wheels of all over.
So, explain like the concept behind Play Your Cards Right, the project.
So I feel like Play Your Cards Right is just it's something that everybody's heard before. You know what I mean? It's like a dope phrase, play your cards right. And I also feel like you can apply it to anything in life. You feel me? And that's like the broader aspect, but as far as like how the tape was constructed, it's like, you know, it's a West Side love story. You know, it gets dangerous in the city. It's a whole lot of macking going on. You know what I mean? And I felt like everybody involved in that got to play their cards right. I got to play my cards right just driving somewhere.
Yeah.
I got to play my cards right when I'm dealing with romantically. She got to play her cards right. Is she going to deal with me? You feel me? It's a lot that goes on with it.
Yeah.
I felt like it fit the whole concept.
Yeah. That's dope.
Yeah.
So you did Guarded with Airplane James.
Yeah, sure.
Really dope record. And that, I think, really what you spoke about before, where you're like singing bars.
Yeah,
you know,
yeah.
you too rude to be that bad, you too bad to be that rude.
Yeah.
Like some shit like that is like some shit I never really heard. You
Appreciate
know.
that.
So explain to me like the concept behind that record.
I was thinking one day, and I was like, you know what? Like, it's a lot of like bougie, rude girls in the city.
Yeah.
And it's like, how do you get past that?
Yeah.
Like, how do you say some player shit to get past that? And it's just like high key, like you way too rude to be that bad. Like,
Yeah.
like, smile, you feel me?
Yeah.
And I just came up with the lyrics after that, and it was natural.
Yeah. You seem like you spent a lot of time like in like Baldwin Hills or something like that. Is that Inglewood driving this way up La Brea? Like
that's where everybody bougie.
Yeah, exactly.
Man, I'll be at home. Most of this shit is inspired by like, you know, my earlier days, you know, like like 16 to like 23.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
recalling
like,
memories and
all the macking going on. I'm chilling now, but but yeah, most of that shit is inspired by that time.
Yeah,
it was crazy.
And then, why did you feel like you needed to recruit like Airplane for the record?
I felt like he fitted.
Yeah.
Because I listened to a lot of his music, and I feel like he fitted. He's dope.
Yeah.
So we reached out. He did his shit.
He definitely did. Yeah, that was a really dope pairing.
Yeah. We got some more shit we gonna do.
Yeah, y'all should do like an evil twin like project or something.
God. he showed up to a video shoot.
Yeah.
And the homies was clowning us because we looked like we both got a beard.
Facts. No,
like
y'all really do look like y'all should have switched hats for certain scenes, and we wouldn't have known who was who. Yeah. We're like, wait, I thought that was. Hold on, wait a minute.
Let's do it.
That would be funny.
Oh God.
So you did Guarded, but you also did Guarded 2. So you revisited the theme.
Yeah,
Explain, the thought process behind that.
honestly, like, a lot of this shit be happening randomly. Like, I heard the Guarded 2 beat, and that's not even what I plan to do.
Yeah.
But I hear melodies in my head, like I don't come up with them. I feel like they like just there in my head. And I started singing Guarded to that song, and I was like, whoa, this shit hard. And it was more laxed. So I was like, what if I came from my perspective? Because I am Guarded too. You know what I mean? So I was like, fuck it, Guarded too.
Yeah.
And I feel like the people who really appreciate like conceptually sound things and projects, they would appreciate it. Like fans who like shit like that, they'd be like, oh, I see what he did there.
It makes you think deeper. It's really like, oh, wait a minute, there's like a story behind everything.
Exactly.
You dig deeper. I always feel like that endears you to the fans more.
Right.
Because there's certain artists that use like certain lingo. Let's say, for example, Draco, where he's saying so many things that at first you don't know what the fuck he's talking about. But the more you listen, the more you understand.
They feel connected.
You feel connected, exactly. So you have Guarded, then you have Guarded 2. After you listen to Guarded 2, you're like, wait, let me go back to Guarded 1. You know what I mean?
Where was he coming from?
Yeah.
That shit, or...
That's really dope.
Yeah.
You also had G Perico on the project.
Yep. He showed love.
Speak about working with him, and is he somebody that you really like? You connected with his music and stuff like that.
Yeah, I fuck with G Perico. What happened was we was in the studio and we didn't even plan to make What's Up. Like I planned to record some whole other shit. I recorded it and I was like, hey, I'm gonna record this shit real quick because I got this shit in my head, and I recorded it like in 20 minutes. And then the homies was like, hey, be fire on this shit, G Perico. So I was like, yeah. I shot him a DM and that nigga got that shit back to me in less than a day. I was like, fuck.
Damn.
So it was just love.
That's
that
fire.
shit worked out.
Who are some other people you want to work with?
Wait, can I curse on here? Because I'm
of course.
A lot.
Yeah. Yeah. Who are some artists that you also want to work with?
Honestly, like, I want to work with everybody from the city. You feel me? I want to, like, you know how Atlanta is. They all fuck with each other. Yeah. I want to be on some shit like that. I want to work with everybody from the city. But as far as like mainstream, like my dreams, like I would love to work with her. You feel me? Like SZA, like the girls who do this shit, they'd make my shit pop if they was on my shit.
Yeah, facts.
Oh my God, so that's my dreams.
Yeah, that's super dope. So what do you feel like? How would you describe, I guess, 2020, like in 2 words, if you had to?
Tragic, drastic, I guess.
Yeah.
Those are the first 2 words that come to me. This shit been crazy.
But I feel like your career's taken like some strides this year as well, right?
Yeah, it's hella bittersweet. It's like, it's like working in my favor, but you don't want to be like, shout out to 2020. Like, nah,
I find myself conflicted with that too, because I'm like personally, it's been kind of a good year. Like, booming,
so it's just messed up. All the like lives that's been lost. Rona, Black Lives Matter movement, the election, it's been crazy this year. It don't even feel like it's been that could all fit in 1 year, huh? Yeah. But it did. Yeah. It's not even over, so.
Yeah. What are some goals you have for 2021?
2021, I want to become a household name. Because like everybody right now, they're like starting to know who I am. 2021, I want it to be like they know. Like every time Griff Tyler drop, like I know this shit gonna be fire. You know what I mean? Yeah. That's what I really want. As far as like the broader goal, as far as like more personally, just becoming better at this shit. You know what I mean? Grinding, still doing the footwork. And that's pretty much it.
I think you got it. You just gotta make more records like Cold Peace. So tell me about Cold Peace and I feel like that's really booming right now. We saw it on the LA Leakers, Shade 45 show. Obviously, shout out to Gabe. Gabe. We see DJ Head, Chuck Dizzle showing love. Tell me about the inspiration behind that record.
Well, more bougie, rude girls. You know what I mean? Like that's how it be. Like so, like the whole little West Side love story thing. It's complicated. It's not a normal love story because everybody in the city is bougie, and everybody in the city got some type of like aura or persona about them. So it's different. and it's a lot of cold pieces in LA. Like,
Yeah.
this shit crazy. They women in this culture now are like, they like standing up for themselves. They be like, they're very prideful, and it's beautiful to me.
Yeah.
And I feel like they would love some shit like this.
Yeah.
And men would too. It's something that everybody could relate to.
Yeah.
And it's just, I don't know, it came out fire.
Yeah.
I wasn't even trying to do it, but it came out that way.
I feel like all women can, if they're not a cold piece already, can aspire to be one. And I feel like all us men have at some point crossed paths and dealt with one.
And you can't do nothing but respect it.
Yeah.
Like, hey man, you're a cold piece. Like, you did your shit.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So,
Oh God.
yeah.
Shit, anything else you want to tell the people before we get out of here?
Shit, I don't know. You covered most
Let them know,
of it.
where can they follow you? Where can they follow
You
you?
can follow me everywhere at I am Griff Tyler. Subscribe to my YouTube. We just dropped a vlog today. We got more vlogs coming. Griff Tyler. Once again, we got more music coming. Stay tuned.
Yeah.
I don't know when. Can't tell you that yet.
Everybody stream, play your cards right. Follow him. Rosecrans Vic, Griff Tyler.
Yes, sir. Appreciate you.